Hello everyone, welcome to the channel The Virtual Coach. So in this video I'm going to tell you the important chapters and under that the important topics which are very important for your JEE and CET examination. And along with that I'm going to compare all those chapters with analysis based on January exam, that is JEE main, that is held in January. So that is 7th, 8th, 9th. We'll begin with the video. So the first chapter, that is current electricity. You know what guys, this is the most scoring and easiest chapter that is there for JEE examination. The topics under these chapters are equivalent resistance, power and heating effects, potentiometer and the meter bridge, combination of cells. So if you see here in this table, I have created a table which is based on January examination, so that is JEE main. So these are 7th January, 8th January and 9th January. So this S1, S2 are the shift, that is shift 1, shift 2. So you can see the questions which has been repeated. In shift 1 question, in shift 2, 4 questions. On 8th January, on shift 1, 2, shift 2, 3. On 9th January, shift 1 and shift 2, 1 questions. So this is very important chapters. You must not skip from your list and please revise it. So if you move to second chapter or second important chapter, so that is Newton's laws of motion. So actually under this chapter the important topics are string blocks and pulley block, apparent weights inside the wall, equilibrium of a body, coefficient of a friction, block on an inclined plane. This is the most important and most repeated topic you must do. And then the block held stationary on a wall. Problems are combined with rotational motion as well. So for analysis you can see on shift 1 they didn't ask even one question also, it was 0. Then shift 2 3 questions they have asked. Again on 8th January you can see on shift 1, shift 2 1, and on 9th shift 1 2 questions and on shift 2 1 questions. Then if you move to third chapter you can see the measurement and error. So I tell you this is a universal chapter because you know this is important everywhere, even your board examinations as well as in everything, because the units is compulsory for all the topics and all. So you can see the topics under this one are dimensional analysis, list count, significant figures and methods of measurement. And the analysis you can see here, that is shift 1 questions, and here shift 2 it is 2 questions, and again here on 9th January shift 2 questions, or else just one questions it has been repeated, but you can see the consistency here. So now let's move to the fourth chapter, that is friction. So under this there will be numerical type questions in your JEE examination, that 5 questions will be there, no? So that is numerical value questions, and then kinetic friction, static and limiting friction. So if you go for analysis you can see in each shift they have asked one question. So one question they have that is consistent, you can see in all the shift, that is on 7th, 8th and 9th Jan. So if you move to fifth chapter, that is instruments. So actually you have to go through all the instruments like a telescope, a compound microscope. So they may ask what is the resolution power of microscopes. You have to use the formula even that is there for compounds microscope, and what is that question based on calorimeter as well as potentiometer and ammeter, screw gauge, meter bridge, voltmeter, vernier caliper. So these were the questions they're going to ask. Actually you can see the analysis on each shift they have asked only one question. So if you go through all these instruments, one question is 100% you're going to solve. And moreover this is based on your lab examination, so I hope you have studied properly for your lab examinations. So the next is EMI and AC, that is electromagnetic inductions and alternating current. So in this chapter also you can assure one question for sure for your JEE final. So induced EMF, motional EMF, mutual inductance and self inductions, LCR series problems and power factor. The questions may appear based on phase difference and resonant frequency and efficiency of a transformer. So you can see the analysis, that is shift 1 2 questions, shift 2 1 questions. Again on 8th Jan you can see shift 1 question, shift 2 0 question. That means they didn't ask. So again on 9th Jan, shift 1 and shift 2 1 question. So these are quite of one kind of average. You can just can't skip, and you can just can't make it as easy. You must read this chapter. So here you can see the semiconductors and the electronic devices. So actually these are the chapters where the college people will not take seriously. They will not do this lesson properly. So because these are the last chapters, and they will not take seriously to explain this concept, and that is the reason every students will clear with their whatever the important topics are there. That means all the difficult chapters, but at last they're going to skip all these chapters. And you know guys, this is the most easiest and scoring chapters. So I'll not suggest you to please so I'll not advise you to take it as lightly, because this is most important and most scoring chapter. Under these the question may appear based on the concentrations of electrons and holes, mobility of electrons, diode circuits, and xenodiode as a voltage regulator. Then the question may also appear based on logic gates and boolean expressions and inputs and output signals. So if you see for analysis, you can see on 7th Jan in shift 1 and shift 2, in only shift 1 they have asked the one question, whereas in shift 2 they didn't ask any questions. Whereas in case of 8th Jan, that is shift 1, they have asked one questions, and 9th Jan they have asked one question in shift 1 and two questions from shift 2. So you can see how important it is. So thank you so much for watching this video, and please subscribe to my channel if you are watching this for the first time.